Hello my friends, it's Monica aka Miss Mo from Miss Mo's Vegan Kitchen. Hopefully this angle is okay for filming creating. So we have our bowl and we have all of our ingredients on a tray over here to make chocolate chip cookies. So I have everything ready and I'm gonna go it and try my best. This is definitely different for me. I have the camera on a chair on the tripod, so let's hope for the best. At least it won't get the jiggling now that I was getting before. So in here we have 1 cup of vegan butter. You use whatever substitute you want, it's fine, room temperature, and our place happens to be really warm, so it is quite soft. Then you need 1/2 cup of white sugar. So I just have, stuff's falling over. I just have organic white sugar here. Oh my gosh, it's garbage day. And it's gonna be noisy. Oh well. I can't win. So 1/2 cup of white sugar. 1.5 cups of brown sugar. This is a really old recipe from, I think, Red Path. They used to have it on one of their packaging, and we've just modified it to make it vegan, gluten-free. So obviously they would have used regular butter, they would have used eggs, and for the flour they would use regular. So we've just completely modified it to what we need it for. So that's what you do when you have allergies and aversions. You make do. And honestly, it turns out fantastic. These are one of our best sellers as far as cookies go. So there's 1 cup. And then the chocolate mint are our other hugest seller, which I will show you how to make because they're amazing. And this is only, like, it looks packed, but, I'm sorry, it looks full, but it's because it's not packed. Get all that goodness out of there. So that, again, was 1 cup of butter, 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1.5 cups of brown sugar. And at this point, you mix it up. Oh gosh, you know what I didn't get? My sifter. I'm gonna have to grab that. And you get this beautiful mixture of butter and sugars. Kevin likes to eat this. Summer, I told Kevin that he has to be in a video for you. So, we'll see what happens. I don't know. He's stubborn. Maybe once he does the first one, he'll be fine. Alright. So, this part here is super important to do. This is called creaming. So, you're creaming your butter and your sugars together. I guess I should be doing it so that you can see it, right? So you're just beating it and adding some air to it. And this really does make a difference. If you see any lumps of brown sugar, you know, push them out. This makes a difference in how your cookies turn out in the end. And I think I've mentioned to you before, also super important to make your dough at least a couple of hours in advance to when you need to bake it. Here is my goopy chia seed mixture. So to make this, you just take your chia seeds. Do I still have the bag out? No, I put it away already. But just normal chia seeds or flax seeds, and 1 tablespoon of flax seeds to 3 tablespoons of water. Let me say that again. 1 tablespoon of flaxseed, 3 tablespoons of water equals 1 egg. So now you just mix this in. This is all of your wet ingredients, basically, right? So this is the egg replacer. So there's also other egg replacers on the market. You can use mashed banana, applesauce, grated apple works really well. We've done that before, especially if we're making dog treats. Is anybody interested in watching us make homemade dog treats? Because we do vegan, gluten-free. We can do that for you as well. And I am going to grab my sifter, only because it's super important to sift your flour. So mind the banging. If there's any noise, I apologize. But as you know, know, I can't edit. So, all right, got the sifter. We're going to add our vanilla. A little bit of vanilla. I actually did bring over, or not. I thought I did. My measuring spoons. Okay, so that much vanilla. Oh my gosh, the smell. That smells so good. All right, now you've got your wet ingredients ready. And we are going to do our dry. Like I said, just push out any brown sugar lumps and whatnot. It's kind of just go as you want. All right, now we are doing our dry. So we've got 2.5 cups of flour. I'm using just, Axel's not here, so this one is not corn-free. This is the President's Choice gluten-free flour blend, and it's like super sifted. It's almost like icing sugar. It's beautiful. That's almost 2, and another bag here. Oh my gosh, I just use my teeth. I tell people all the time not to use their teeth to open packages. The reason why I say that, my mom used to work in some of the factories that make packaged products, right? And all kinds of things go through the packaging. It's gross. So don't ever use your teeth to open packaging, okay? I need to get my spoons. What do I do with them? Oh, over here. Okay. Because I do need to measure the other stuff by spoonfuls. So, all right. Take that out. And now we need 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. This I do not measure. I just gotta do that. We need a teaspoon of baking powder. This one actually uses both baking powder and baking soda. Some only use one or the other. So this one is a teaspoon of both. What's your favorite kind of cookie? Teaspoon of baking soda. Teaspoon of Road Rage. Jeez Louise. It's not even, oh, I guess it's still rush hour, right? Teaspoon of baking powder. And now you just sift it out. So this is just, wearing a black sweater while doing this, not the smartest idea. Anyway, now stir this all together. Can you see it? Oh, I have to fix the angle of the camera. But I have it on the tripod and I don't know what I'm doing and I can't hold on to that. Goodness. You can mix this with your hands if you want to, but it can be kind of sticky, obviously. I kind of love mixing stuff with my hands, to be honest. So I might just do that. It feels so nice. Especially when you have a good soft flour. Oh, goodness. It's very therapeutic. Put that in there. So just get in there. Hey! Now I can tilt it for you to see. Mix all of the flour in. I'm getting even more on my top. Good job. Oh, goodness. And as you can see, it's quite soft because that butter was super soft. But as I'm working it in, it's getting a little bit stiffer. And you want it to be soft. I mean, you don't want this to be stiff too much because when it spreads out in the oven, if it spreads too much, they go thin. Like, I'm trying to remember what those cookies are called. I call them lattice work cookies, but there's a name for them. Anyway, doesn't matter. I don't like them like that. Kind of like pizzelles. They're really, really thin. No, there's another name for them. It doesn't matter. Okay, there is your dough mixed up, and now you take your chocolate chips. I don't measure this ever, but I'm going to say that much. So this is, how many? Of course, the measurement must have been on the lid. Anyway, about 1.5 cups. And just roll them in there. Look at this beauty. Oh my gosh, so much chocolate chips. You can add cocoa, a little bit of cocoa to your dry mix to make them chocolate chip. You can add mint to make the mint chocolate chip. Like, there are possibilities, obviously. This is just a base for the dough. You can do any kind of other things. So nuts, seeds, and because this dough is vegan, you can eat it. It's so good. All right. Now you have to chill it. So I'm going to put it in a container, put it in the fridge, and then I guess tomorrow I will have a video of me baking them up. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Keep smiling.